you ever heard a grown man shriek like this? That was Mark Webber at the 2021 Azerbaijan Grand Prix, but what made that noise come out of Mark in that way? Well, we're at round 6 of the 2021 season, Baku, but the previous race at Monaco, Max Verstappen had won that race and he's leading the championship with 105 points to Lewis Hamilton's 101, and P3 at the time was Lando Norris with 56 points. So every race matters, every point counts. We get to qualifying. Charles Leclerc actually qualifies on pole. Max Verstappen was on his final flying lap, but a red flag was called ending the session, and he said it was a stupid qualifying, but he still did qualify in P3, and Lewis Hamilton qualified in P2. Actually, that qualifying session equaled the record of the most number of red flags in a qualifying session with 4 red flags, and it equaled Spain 2016, although that has been surpassed now. Anyway, we get to the race. All is pretty much okay up until lap 30. So Lance Stroll's rear left tyre actually failed. He spun, caused a crash and a safety car, and then we get to lap 41. Max Verstappen sets the fastest lap, but then by lap 43 the same thing happened to him that it did to Lance Stroll, left rear failure, and again another safety car was called. You're probably thinking, Lewis, it's all to play for, I can overtake in the championship, it's my time. But was it his time, guys?
Lights out, and Perez immediately jumps across. Lewis Hamilton's going to get the lead. Lewis Hamilton takes it away, but he lost him, and he's lost.
So of course Lewis tried to overtake Checo, but he accidentally selected the wrong brake mode, known as the brake magic button, which is typically used on a kind of standing start formation lap to basically put more heat into the tires, and he had accidentally clipped this button, meaning that the brake energy was put onto the front axle. He locked up and ended up in the escape road, and he finished his race in P15. This actually became Lewis's worst race result in over 12 years, and the first time since Spain 2013 that he ended up outside of the points. So as a short-term fix, Mercedes put a shroud around that button so that Lewis wouldn't accidentally clip it again. As for the podium, Sergio Perez won the race, his second win in Formula 1. Sebastian Vettel was in P2, and it became his first and only podium with Aston Martin, and Pierre Gasly was in P3. Pirelli did investigate the tyre failures. They basically said the expected running condition wasn't like the actual running condition, so it caused a break in the sidewall of the tyres. We all know how the 2021 season ended, but as for Baku, both Lewis and Max came out with the same points that they went going into that race. But for me, what I remember most about Baku is this.